Welcome back to OD666666's Wild and Weird. Hey, what's up, everybody? First off, I want to say thanks, man, to a lot of people. But yeah, big thanks to DKS1896 Dave, my buddy, and Miss DKS1896. I know your name, but I don't know if you want me to give it out or not. Big thank you for the wedding gift, man. I know it's late. I've talked to you, though, so everybody don't think that I just now said thank you. Anyway, 8th chose one, which, let me show you what he did for me. God damn it. Oh, yeah, you see that? Texas Chainsaw Massacre? It says, Jason, you're next. Gunnar Hansen, 8 married a bitch. Because 8 told him I couldn't be there because I was getting married. So that was very sweet of him. Okay. Anyway. Hey, I got a little medical lesson for you guys if you want a medical lesson here. Now, when you get old, you may get a thing called internal hemorrhoids, and I got that, and it's pretty fun. Pretty much what I did is I paid $40 to have my my boygina, deflowered. Basically, what he did is he stuck his finger at my bum, and then I thought he was done, and he said, "Hold on just a second, bend over the table," and he had this big plastic thing that was about, like, I don't know, about that big around. He shoved it up my butt, and I went, God damn it! And it hurt real bad. But, you know, the cool thing I got out of it, I got these butt rockets. I think they're called suppositories there. And I like to call them butt rockets, because they look like rockets that right up your ass. Anyway, that's enough medical jargon for you for one day. Yeah, hope you guys all had a good Jesus' birthday and all that. Spalding's another one. Spalding and Raj, what's up? Patch Doorman, Terror for Tom. God damn it, I'm gonna forget people, and I don't mean to. Pilot Arrow, Mr. B Money, my buddy. He sent me I won his contest. He sent me an extra gift. I wanted to say thank you for that, man. I know it's been a long time since I've been on. I'm not forgetting about you guys. I just, sometimes I get a little mental, and I have to kind of chill out and just take, do my own thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh God, yes. I want to stick this rocket up my butt. I already stuck one up. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just going to show you some stuff I got for Christmas. It's not all of it. First off, I got this bad motherfucker. Now, all you guys that are into punk rock and shit like that, you know who Iggy Pop is. But, yeah, I got this figure. Very nice. It's got a shitty glare on it right now. But, yeah, there's Iggy Pop. Doing it up. Anybody that don't respect Iggy Pop can suck one. Iggy Pop's a man. Nice figure. And then I also got this from my baby booby, Mrs. OD now. The Fly, nice bobblehead there. Vincent Price, old school. There's the poster for the old movie there. And then I got some Voorhees action here. Got a little Voorhees there. It's the Pop movies, little, vinyl figure, Jason Voorhees there. And then I got this bad. This is Friday 13th Final Chapter, figure, Cinema of Fear, all that good shit. Nice little box there. Got him on the back going, wow, 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 I want to see some titties. That's what he says. I want to see some titties and chop your neck off, sucker. Anyway, what else we got? I got so much other shit. Oh, goddamn. Oh, yeah, and I also got these. These are cool. Miss OD's sister found these in an antique store. Old Creepy magazine here. And then an old, I didn't even know Crack Magazine did this, but yeah, I knew Crack, Mad Magazine, before that they did horror, the person that did it, Alf, whatever his name is, he did horror comics and shit like that, but Crack did Crack Magazine did for Monsters Only, magazine for, horror shit back in the day. I think it's from like 67 or 68. But yeah, that's neat, isn't it, guys? And then, let's see, and I got a bunch of, serial killer books and stuff like that. And I got, now, if you guys get a chance to pick up Joe Bob books, they're always good to have. Good read. But Joe Bob Goes Back to the Drive-In there. And then we got Joe Bob Goes to the Drive-In, the first book. It's good shit. Pretty much he does reviews of bad movies that I enjoy. And he also does, some, comedic writing that's funny. He's just an awesome devil. Shit. Ooh, shit. God damn it. knocking shit over. Also, he did this for me here. He got this signed by the man, Joe Bob Briggs. I wanted to give him one of, you know, he does commentary on this, and this movie's just great, so I figured I'd send this to him. He put, to Jason, a driving kind of guy, Joe Bob Briggs. Man, but I appreciate that. And then I got Joe Bob Briggs' Profoundly Disturbing Movies That Changed History. Now, this has, like, The Exorcist, Reservoir Dogs, Blood Feast. You can read it, Shaft, you know, Deep Throat, and shit like that in there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Crash, Creature from Black Lagoon. Just talking about the way they changed cinema and shit like that. Cinema. And anyway, let's get on with some movies. How about that? What do you think about that? Oh, god damn it. I dropped them. I have to lean over. It sucks. First off, I've got a shit ton more movies, but I'm just going to show some I had sitting up. Some of my recent ones here. Herschel Gordon Lewis, The Godfather of Gore. This is a documentary about the man Herschel Gordon Lewis, The Godfather of Gore, which it says right on the front of the fucking box there. And yeah, no, this is really good, man. It's pretty long too. It's 106 minutes of just like talking about his start and like skin flicks and stuff like that. Little you know, titty movies, nudist camp films. You know, the start of the exploitation era, and then it goes into his gore movies and stuff like that. He talks about them. It's just a real. If you like Herschel Gordon Lewis, it's definitely one to pick up. It's a really fun flick. It's also got this weird. It's just got weird shorts. They always put some weird shorts in these some weird videos. It's got Hot Night at the Go-Go Lounge. I don't know. It's weird, man. Weird tip flick. Then we got. Now this is one I didn't think I'd like, but I seen the trailer and I read about it. Now this is about a German killer here. His name was. This is based on a guy named Armin Mewes or some shit like that. What he did is, yeah, he was a sicko. His dad or his mom. I don't remember if it was his mom that killed herself or because there's another dude in it. Anyway, he was a sicko. What he wanted is he wanted to cannibalize somebody. And he got on this cannibal website that was basically, you know, for like fantasies about, oh man, I fantasize about wanting to eat some guy's penis. But he gets on there and he's for real. He's like, no, seriously, I want to eat your penis. And so he messaged this dude, and this dude's like, yeah, you know, you can have my weenie and you can eat my skin and all that. And so he's like, yeah, well, come on, we'll meet up. So they meet up, and you know, I'm not giving the whole thing away because it's actually a God damn it! It's actually a story, a real, not a story, but a real actual event that happened. So anyway, by the end of it, he invites this dude over and he starts, he tries to bite his penis off, but the penis is too tough, so he has to get a knife. He cuts it off, and then they share his penis, and yeah. But anyway, this movie was actually, they tried to ban it. But it was in the German court, and they were infringing, you know, they were saying it infringed the personal rights of Armin Mewes, and they were going to try to ban it. But then under the freedom of farts laws, the freedom of arts annulled it, and they said, no, you can't ban it. So here we go. Pretty good flick, though, man, for a Fangoria movie. It's not too shabby. If you like that kind of shit. Then I got a nice cheese one here. Of course, I had to bring the cheese. Got Creep Tales. Now, this is a low-budget movie. Don't expect much of acting, don't expect much out of the effects, but it is a fun ride. It's an anthology movie. You know, it's got some winners on there, it's got some ahs on there. The last story really reminded me of a cheap-ass version of like a Tales from the Crypt story. This is just a fun one here. It's from the well, actually, I don't know if it's from the 90s or the 80s, but just keep in mind, though, if you do order this, it is a DVD-R, but they did a real good job on it. It's some company called, it's not a company at all, I guess. It's just called DVD. How about that? But yeah, see, DVD. Okay. And that's a fun one. And then I got this weird-ass movie here. I've been wanting to see this one since I've seen the trailers. Now, this is a, what is it, Finnish movie, I think? Yeah. But basically with this is not really a horror movie. I wouldn't go into it expecting a horror movie, you know, to let you guys know. It's more of like a dark fairy tale. Basically, it's this kid and his dad that live out in the snow and shit. And his dad, you know, kills reindeer and shit like that for meat and sells it. He butchers them. Anyways, there's a story about, there's this big mountain, you know, and this kid reads these books, these old books about the real Santa Claus, and the real Santa Claus, like, used to kill kids that were bad and eat them and, you know, do all this shit to them. And the kid says, oh, Santa Santa's buried in that big hill, you know, and nobody believes him, and it just so happens that I can't really give too much away, but there's somebody prowling out on his rooftop when he's sleeping and spying on him, and it's this real skinny, scrawny-looking, bummy Santa-looking guy. And yeah, no, this movie, you know, it's a little slow at the beginning, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's really well made. There was some shoddy CGI at the end of it that I was kind of like, but it, you know, the end of it was a little corny, but it was a fun movie. Nonetheless, there's not like kills or nothing in it, but it does have a creep factor to it. Good shit. And then I got this. For all you serial killer fans out there, Most Evil. This was one of the best shows on ID, I thought, you know, about killers and stuff like that. If you guys hadn't seen Most Evil and you dig those kind of ID, you know, serial killer shows, this is definitely one to pick up. It's got, you know, all the classic people on there. It's got you know, different. It's got 3 discs on here. It's like Jesus Christ. How long is this son of a bitch? It's pretty long. It's pretty long, like a wiener. But I can't find how long. Okay, 641 minutes. Yeah, goodness. It's got cold-blooded killers, psychotic killers, deadly desires, stalkers, unsolved cases, cult followers, spree killers, attention seekers, revenge, cult leaders, Manson, vampire cannibals, murderous women, and gangs. It's got a lot of good, interesting shit on there. And then I got this movie, Womp Womp Womp. If you see this movie, I doubt it because, you know, it's Camp Motion Pictures, little sublet Bloody Earth Films. Man, and I don't know, I haven't had good luck with this Bloody Earth Films yet. I got Red River, and that was a disappointment. This one's a disappointment, too. It's basically these kids steal this guy's weed, and he's a big, fat pervert, and, so he's gonna kill him. He's like, wait a minute, I won't kill you as long as you bring me some girls so I can, you know, cage them up and have sex with them and this and that. And I don't know. It sounds better than it was. And then I got Pork Chop. I had to pick this one up, seen the cover, and I was like, holy shit, this looks like my kind of movie. Now, this is a low budget. It's you know, it's an amateur flick. Now, that's not to say I didn't have a good time with it. I thought it was cool. It's got a little bit of gore in there. It's not a lot of gore. It's a little bit of gore. The killer looks cool. Of course, he's wearing the pig mask and all that good shit. You know, it's got a kill by a saw up a vagina. That's nice. It doesn't show a close up or anything. It's nothing like that. But it's just a fun movie. It's silly. It's trying to do a throwback in the 80s slashers. It does have a stupid little robot in there for like comic relief or something. You know, it's got like this punk rocker. You know, like it's like this American guy playing a British punk rocker, and it's just silly, man. It's not too bad of a flick. It was worth checking out. And then I got this one. Like, I love Ginger Dead Man 1 and 2. This one was a little bit weak here, man. It had a whole lot of CGI, and as you guys know, if you guys been watching Full Moon lately, they've been really amping up the CGI, and it's kind of a letdown because they always had such cool, cheesy effects back in the day. But yeah, this one I wouldn't really recommend. I mean, I just got it because I want to complete the series, so yeah, there you have it. And then I got this one here, The Greenskeeper. Now, this is a slasher. This is another one that's kind of just like a really cheesy, tongue-in-cheek slasher movie. It's got some gore and shit in it. It's not too bad. It is a fun story. It's got likable characters. Not the best actors in the world, but it's a fun one. It's not too bad. I did enjoy it. It was like while I was watching it, I was kind of like, you know, I was like, this kind of sucks. And then by the end of it, it really, I don't know, it caught me, and I actually enjoyed it. So it was pretty fun. Basically, it's just like this dude in a beekeeper outfit. It looks like a big beekeeper like mask and everything, so you can't see his face, and you know he's got all this like bullshit on. And yeah, soundtrack. Here you go. There you go. Soundtrack by soundtrack by Kip Winger. Whoa. Of the founder of the rock band Winger. So that's a nice little bonus for you. And then I got, oh my god, this one, Last Circus, which is a hell of a movie here. This is a good movie. This is another one that's not really a horror movie, but it definitely has the weird factor. It's just balls out nutty. I can't remember what it is. I think it's a Mexican horror flick, but it's basically about these clowns. It's during, what is it, World War II or some shit. It starts off with some war. It starts off in a war, and basically this kid's dad gets held hostage, and the kid's dad was a clown. So like after he loses touch with his dad, he becomes a clown in a circus. He falls in love with this chick here, which is this other dude's chick. So this other dude's an alcoholic. He beats the hell out of this chick when he gets drunk. And so this guy here tries to come win her over, and it just doesn't really happen because she likes doing this other guy too much. She likes when he does it to her. So yeah. So anyway, things come, and then this guy gets chased down by the same people that had his dad. They chain him up. They keep him locked away in this room. He kind of loses his mind after all this because he can't have his love. He's locked up in this room. He kind of loses, goes batshit, puts acid on his face, makes his face white, burns his cheeks there with the iron to make little diamonds, becomes a killer clown, got guns and all. This other guy gets deformed by him. He beats the shit out of him and like tears his face up. And this other guy over here, that's why he looks so mangled up on there. He becomes deformed. So they're going at it with each other. They're going at it for her. Really fun flick. Really weird. Then I got this little gem here. I really enjoyed this, and I did hear this is the cut version. I don't know. This is Pigs. It also goes by Daddy's Deadly Darling, I think. Right? Yeah, I think so. But anyways, 1972, old, this is a good one. It doesn't have much gore in it. You know, it's more of like a character study, you know, of this chick that's mentally insane. Her dad rapes her, so she goes and she stabs him to death. She gets put in a mental institution. She breaks out of the mental institution. She goes, you know, she steals the nurse's car, goes off in like the, you know, woods somewhere, asks this dude for a room. He gives her a room. He's this old creepy guy that's kind of losing his mind too. He owns this cafe. He's like, you know, if you want to work in a cafe and stay in the room, go ahead, we can do that. And what she don't know is he's feeding corpses to his pigs because it just so happens a long time ago, like some bum passed out in a stable, and the pigs ate the bum, and the pigs got a taste for human flesh. So yeah, anyway, so the girl's crazy. She hates men, so these men try to hit on her. She kills them, and then he feeds them to the pigs. Really, really cool movie. It's got the grit of, it's got a real gritty look to it, like, say, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not comparing that because that is my favorite movie, and I could never compare to that, but it's got the feel of it, you know, a gritty Texas Chainsaw Massacre look to it. It's got the whole, you know, Hicksploitation shit going on. Good stuff. And it's got that nice song at the beginning. If you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Then I got Slugs. This is a really fun movie. Really, the dialogue just cracked me up the whole time. It's so bad. It's got some cool gore effects in it. It's a killer slug movie. It's got slugs with teeth. It's got close-up of slugs. It's got a guy that gets slugs. You know, they hatch in his head, and his head explodes. He's got slugs coming out of him. Just a real fun creature feature. It's not slow. It keeps going. It made me laugh the whole time. It's a really fun flick. But anyway, it's, you know, I'm getting real far. It's like 20 minutes long now. Another good one to check out if you like comic books and shit. Under the Red Hood, Batman, good shit. Anyway, that's it. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me and all that good shit. And yeah, anyway, I have a lot more shit, so we'll get to that some other day. So bye!